You couldn't. You thought that little of me that you couldn't have just called me. Why? Give me an answer. Why? Why not? Because why?
I couldn't.
I want an answer.
Because just hearing your voice, I would have changed my mind.
Alright, welcome back everybody. We are here with MooCowIsaac, and he is going to be running InSound Mind 100%. This is going to be a pretty lengthy run, so you probably want to grab your snacks, strap in, you know. He's going to have Diggity here with him for commentary, and I'm going to hand it over to them now.
What's up, guys? I'm MooCowIsaac1 on Twitch. You can just call me Isaac. Yeah, like he said, streaming InSound Mind 100% with commentary from Diggity himself.
Hello. I've been in the background this whole stream, restreaming the whole thing, so I'm here behind the scenes. But I'm here today for my favorite run of all time, InSound Mind 100%.
Yeah, so this is a really long run. I think it's the longest of the marathon. It should, with loads included and everything, be a little over 2 hours. So, you know, strap in, get some food, maybe, get some drinks. But yeah, InSound Mind, it's a psychological horror puzzle game made from We Create Stuff. It's one of my top 5 favorite games of all time. It's so good.
It's so underrated, man. Like, it has music from Living Tombstone. All the music is just awesome.
Oh, and time starts now.
I got it.
Dang, I really wanted to have. For some reason, I have my splits on my second monitor, and my auto splitter did not start.
I wrote that auto splitter, so it's on me.
I just started it manually, like 10 seconds late. That's fine.
That's okay. If this is the world record, this is gonna be. Because this has a real chance of being a world record.
It has a very real chance.
Because, you know, you've been like grinding this over the past month, and you got like what, within 20 seconds?
Yeah, so right now I'm within like 28 seconds of the record, and I got really bad RNG at the very beginning of the run on my PB. And so the problem is now I can get like very far ahead early, but then I have to have a very, very good like last 2 tapes to PB.
Yeah, so there's a real chance here. It's very, very fluctuating. But just to explain some of the movement you've seen so far, he's what he's doing is we have a stamina bar, and if you sprint, you know, the stamina goes down. But if you jump and you let go of shift, you keep the momentum of sprinting, but you don't use up stamina. So he's just going to be tapping shift and then jump over and over and over again to try and conserve that stamina. Because there are certain sections where you have to run for a long time.
Yeah, and that's like one of the smallest. It's one of the biggest tricks of the run, because I mean, obviously you're running the entire time from place to place, and so to not be always running out of stamina and to be able to be going at full speed is a huge time save.
Yeah, because you have to like take a few seconds after you run out of stamina to regain that.
Yeah. And
that's really slow. And if it's like shorter distances, you can just get away with just holding, just sprinting the whole way without jumping, because I think it is technically faster. It's also easier to control.
Totally. I think it is, it is faster for sure. And, you know, with your feet being on the ground the whole time, you can definitely control it better.
Yeah. Oh, crouch hover.
Yeah, do you want to explain?
Okay, so crouch hover is kind of the bane of this run's existence, right? It's the second biggest movement tech we have. So basically, if you jump and you spam crouch in the air, you can make it so that your jumps go a lot further, right? And so there are certain points where just by having a super long jump can make you skip huge seconds. So you can see in this section what he was doing was he, instead of running around on the path the whole way, he sprinted and then did a crouch hover onto each of the little rocks and the poles that are in between, so he could get a much straighter line. It's very risky. I mean, you could lose 10-20 seconds early just by messing that up. But it's a 2-hour long run. We still do it though.
Yeah, and this is
Crazy.
Tanya, by the way. She's kind of like the mascot of the run. Or the mascot of the game, really, in my opinion.
You should fall in love with this character.
Yeah. I mean, the loading icon is a little cat running.
Yeah.
Every time you hit a
and
checkpoint.
That phone ring just reminded me of something. Are you gonna try and answer the phones before we go into dialogue sections?
What
Or we just like we want to give like the full in-town mind experience, right?
Right. No, yeah, definitely. We need the phone to be ringing the entire time.
Yeah, because when we're doing runs, you just hear the phone ringing over and over and over again.
Otherwise, that would be
Yeah, we tuned it out,
right.
but at the beginning it was
That would be totally cheapening the experience of this run.
Yeah,
You have to experience the phone ringing at almost every single point of the game.
Yeah. What would this experience be if you weren't really living this experience? So right now we're building a pistol before we go into the first main level of the game. You can technically beat the first level without the pistol,
Yeah.
and I think in the latest patches they force you to make the pistol first because I guess casual players just was forgetting to do this. Oh yeah, this is 100%. We're doing pills, right? Do you want to explain what pills you have to grab, or do you want me to do that?
Yeah, so basically because it's 100%, we're being completionist, and one of the collectibles that you can get in every level, including this main hub apartment building that you kind of spend in between the main levels, and it has these pills that can improve your max health, your stamina bar, your total speed, and your stealth, which we don't really know what that even does.
I have no idea what stealth does.
I think it makes you quieter because there is a mechanic that's kind of introduced, like you can hide from the enemies of this game, but I don't know, I never used any form of stealth.
Yeah, it reminds me that like in the demo of the game, there's the ability that you have to like lean left and right, like I think Outlast has that as well, kind of thing.
Mhm.
But that got scrapped for the full game, so I wonder if that's like a hangover from that. We're speedrunners anyway, so it doesn't actually make any difference.
Right.
The stamina and speed though, that is fantastic.
Okay, big skip here. Jump
You're
up
gonna
this
really
big
see
rock
cover.
structure.
Don't mess this one up, yeah.
Whenever I
What?
spam crouch hover, especially on that jump, I like hold my breath and just spam as hard as I
nice.
possibly can.
Yeah, because I'm watching the stream replay, so like I have a little bit of delay. So like when you side like that, I was like, no, come on. The first
Oh,
round-
yeah. Because
Yeah.
you're seeing it like 5 seconds after.
Yeah. So this is Homema. The point of this one when you're playing casually is there are 5 mirrors around the place that you have to get these watchers, which are the ghost girls that are flying around, to run into. In any percent, you can skip I think 2 of them. Skip 2 of them. In Hundo, I think you have to do 4 of them, right?
Let me think. There's that one. There's the one I'm about to do. Yeah, you do 4.
Yeah, okay. Because in this level, there's a huge out of bounds. It just takes you right to the end, but we have to do stuff like let things load and all that. And in Hundo, you have to go like get things, right? But we
Right.
can still skip a whole mirror, which is like a lot of time.
Also, in my PB,
nice.
I had a really bad spawn for that watcher, and I just got really good spawn for that watcher, so I'm definitely going to be
Yeah.
ahead of PB pace.
Oh, record pace, guys! Come on!
Technically, yes. Well, there's still another RNG part to this, the other spawn, but yes, we are on world record pace, technically.
Yeah. So he's picking up postcards here. These postcards are used to go to the registers, and you scan them a bunch of times, and it gives you coins, and coins you use to unlock other collectibles. This is one of those collectibles. It's the photo booth.
Yep, and that just gets you a little pill.
Self pill, very helpful.
Oh yeah. Another pill right here.
That door, by the way, you have to the whole gimmick is in this level is when you're looking at mannequins, they don't move, but when you turn around, they start moving all over the place. So that sliding door, you have to turn around to walk through.
4152.
I'll let you focus up for this section because I always get confused. Like in this run, I still run with notes all over the place. Oh, by the way, I hold the record for this currently. Yeah, so I still remember those. I'm like checking it the whole time, making sure I got it right. He's entering a code there.
Yeah, and yeah, Diggity wasn't sure if he was going to be able to do commentary for this, and I am so glad that he can because it's incredibly. I don't know. I feel like I have to focus so hard in this game. Just
you do. It's crazy.
Dude,
My presence is calming.
Yeah. The sheer amount of like things you have to pick up, and any percent I think it's a little bit less intense, but Hondo, I feel like I am like locked in, focused the entire 2 hours, and so it's very it could be pretty exhausting. I really only have a run or two in me per day.
Yeah, especially because in this run, and this is kind of like what we're gonna get into later, you can soft lock basically anywhere if you mess up, right? Like not just lose the run, but soft lock, right? You can mess up so badly that you just have to reset, and this happens like this could happen like 20 minutes into the game.
Oh my
it
god!
It also happened an hour 40 minutes into the game.
This is really good. This is really good.
Oh, this is really good.
Yeah, you'll see in a sec.
Oh yes.
So she.
Watch it really close.
Yeah, that watcher, she can spawn in a way to which you have to wait for her for up to a minute, maybe like 30, 45 seconds depending, and I had to wait like 0. So I'm way ahead of my PB right now.
Okay, more pills. Oh yeah, in this section we're gonna skip 2 pills. This is really cool. So
This
you're
is
gonna
really
see
cool.
we have 2 left, right?
Yes.
But there's 2 pills in that warehouse on the left. So we're just not gonna collect those, but those are required for 100%. So you're thinking, where are we get those? There, are we gonna come back to this level? And the answer is yes. We are gonna come back to this level, and it's gonna be awesome. All right, because this is just the beginning, right? This has just been like some out of bounds here, which you're gonna see right now. It's gonna get I love this run. So much cool pay.
Yeah, so this is the like final boss room, and we got into it.
5?
Ooh. Yeah, sorry, I need to focus again.
Yeah, because you have to spell here, and Isaac's bad at that sort of thing. You have to spell hated with the blocks on the floor. Did you get it?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
That's funny that you're seeing everything like at the same rate as everyone else.
Yeah. Well, actually, they're synchronized with your viewpoint, so I'm the other one with the delay here. But yeah. So that was really good. Did you figure out this trigger?
No.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I thought I normally just listen like really carefully to hear when I like get rid of my stuff, and then that's when I go run to her, but I couldn't hear it because you were talking.
Oh,
but that wasn't your fault.
Oh, it's yapping. Okay, so that's tape 1, and this section I think we're gonna get quite intense.
Oh yeah. Well, so now we have like a minute and a half of just sitting here.
Do you want to explain BTO?
You can do it.
Okay, so we're gonna do BTO, and BTO is the key to this whole run. It's like the one trigger found this trick called BTO abuse. And so what BTO abuse is we're gonna take some levels and we're gonna load them on top of other levels, and that just completely breaks the game. Being able to do that lets you do a lot of cool things, like for example, get certain items early. You notice in this run, the mirror shard was crucial to getting any progress in Homomart. Every other tape is also like that. For example, on the second level, you have to get the flare gun, and a flare gun is you get after like 20 minutes of casual gameplay or something. But if you can theoretically get the flare gun super early, then you can skip almost all of the run, right? You can skip almost all of the levels. So BTO is how we get that. And so you're gonna see him like do some loads, press BTO, which is back to office on the menu, and it's gonna like we'll go into more detail when he actually does it. But it's gonna get weird, and this building is not gonna look recognizable in the moment. It's gonna be awesome.
So I'm going back into the tape that I just beat, but I'm not actually going to go into the supermarket in which it takes place. I'm just going to be in that like beginning transitional section, and then that's where I'm going to go back to my office, and it's going to load Homomart on top of the main hub apartment building area. It's really cool.
Yeah, so when he goes into the final door, I guess I'll wait until you get to the final door.
Yeah. So you guys already saw this, you know, just run through here. It's a big crouch hover. I have a little bit more speed now. I think just level 1, but...
It does make it a bit easier, because you obviously get more distance, and eventually you can just jump over that river entirely without having to do this. So yeah, so he's going to walk up to the door. He's going to... When he walks into the door, it's going to fade from, I think, what is it? It's going to fade to white and then to black.
Yep.
When it fades from white to black, he's going to pause the game. He's going to press back to office. And then when he presses back to office, it's going to load him. It's going to do two things, right? It's going to first load the office building, right? When he presses back to office. And it's also going to try and load Homomart because he's in the transition. And because of that, what the game does, as far as we can tell, is just load both. So he's in the building, and both Homomart and the building are loaded at the same time. And you can see outside there's that purple tint on the sky. That means it worked.
Yep.
So he's got to go down the elevator. You're going to see Homomart, the top of Homomart. Which
this is right here that I'm about to be standing on. This is a part of the roof of Homomart.
Yeah. And so he's holding the mirror shard here, and this is like one of those soft lock points that you always hit. When he did the BTO, he was holding the mirror shard, and if you weren't holding the mirror shard there, you just wouldn't have it in this section, so you just lose because you need to break that tape that was blocking the door.
Yep.
He gets a tape. He's gonna BTO, and he's gonna BTO, not go back to menu. I saw that.
Luckily.
When he goes back to office, the building is deloaded.
Yep.
There's no collision on the walls. Well, there are some collisions, but it's mostly you can just face through. And then he's gonna do a bunch of other stuff, which will essentially let him get the flare gun.
It's so hard to like describe this, like everything that we're doing step by step. And I am actually trying to get a really good time if I can. So I would like to take a break and go more tutorial mode, but I think it'd be sick to get like a great run during the marathon.
Yeah.
And so far it's going extremely well.
Yeah, it's actually a good pace. You haven't made any too many mistakes.
Nope.
As far as I can tell.
Nope, I still haven't. Sorry, it's so intense every freaking time I do that.
Oh my god, I saw that one. Because like, okay, with the crouch hover, if you like mess it up a little bit, like, because you have to have a very solid and rhythmic pattern of pressing the crouch button. If you let it go for a couple seconds, you plummet. So it's very tense when you're spamming the crouch button, and you're like, if you like let it up for even a moment, you just plummet, right? And it's also FPS dependent. So this is very scary, very scary indeed.
It is. And then, do you guys see? There's normally supposed to be like a lot of stuff up here, like blocking these pills and making them very hard to get. But due to the fact that we deloaded the office area after we BTO'd when we got Alan's tape, which I'm going to be playing right now, it deloaded everything, which makes those pills really easy to grab. So I just went ahead and grabbed them now. And now I'm going to get the flare gun.
Make items to open things to up there, and this is great. Yeah.
Okay, so I pause right when it goes to black, and I hit back to office, and then you go into this weird astral realm where you get. It's so weird. Just watch.
Yeah, so that is you're loading into the intro to Alan's tape, but because of reasons, you have the back to office button, which you're not supposed to have. So if you're in Alan's tape and you press back to office, the game goes, well, you're meant to have the flare gun, so it gives you the flare gun. And now we have the flare gun. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna unload Home Mart, and to unload Home Mart, we're gonna load a checkpoint here and do some funky stuff.
I'm gonna get the
And then we're
pills
just gonna
now.
go into Alan's tape. Oh yeah, we're gonna get the pills, right? So when we were in the pill, like when we were in Home Mart, we skipped 2 pills, but because we load this checkpoint, we load it on top of the Home Mart building, and we can just go grab them.
Yep.
And because we're doing it in this way, everything is deloaded, so we can just walk right through to the pills. It's fantastic. What cool routing! Also, I routed this, by the way. It's so sick!
It is sick. So I can just kind of go through the roof, and then there's one pill there.
Yep.
And then one more right here, and you'll see in the top left. Well, actually, you might not see it. Yeah, I am trying to go fast instead of being fully like demonstrative, but that was it. It said 1 pill remaining when I grabbed that first one, and then it said, and then it would like cross out, said collected all the pills in Home Mart. So that is Home Mart completely done.
100%. Okay, yeah. So doing all that, by the way, the reason we went into Home Mart in the first place was because we wanted to get Home Mart out of the building. So you can see there's no longer that purple tint. So now, if you load into Alan's tape, Home Mart will now be gone. And, you know, if we didn't do that, Home Mart would be on top of Alan's tape, and that just breaks things, right?
Yep.
That just breaks things. Cool.
So,
Alan's tape!
yeah, now we get to go to Point Icarus, aka Alan's tape. By the way, did we explain, like, the basic premise of the game? Like, that you're a therapist and stuff?
Oh, yeah, I guess you're a therapist. You have like, a bunch of patients, and what you're listening to, a tape, is a recording of like a therapy session with those patients. And I think this game is fantastic. So I don't want to go too much into detail because you should play it yourself. You should play it yourself. This is 10 hours of good casual fun, definitely.
Totally.
Even though because of the nature of this run, even though we're doing 100%, you're not really gonna understand what's happening, and I think you'll be able to replay it just fine.
The only thing that's really getting spoiled, in my opinion, that's like, is the environments and the boss fights. Because the boss fights are pretty cool, and so to not be able to experience them yourself kind of stinks, but at the same time, you don't get pretty much any story spoilers from this run. It's just me glitching through this game.
Are there any dialogue? I guess you have the rainbow. Oh, that's a spoiler. Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Okay, yeah.
So here, this is a lot of running, because you have to pick up the light here, which is in the cabin at the end of this beach, and this is where stamina jumping comes in to play.
Oh yeah.
Instead of being stamina.
Big time.
And then you pick up the light, you climb back up the mountain, doing out of bounds stuff, by the way, because like there are colliders and stuff. And then you run to pick up a hill on the other side of the map, and you come all the way back. So it's a bit tedious, but you'll see, especially in this level, you'll see one symptom of this game is that everything that's even like mildly a slope, you can jump up, and that is a fantastic feature of any speed game.
So like right here, this is slightly angled, so I can just kind of spam jump and go up it, even though this fence here is supposed to block players from being able to go there.
Yeah, and this is like the most reasonable case I could think of.
Yeah, no, that is like, yeah, you're in for a wild ride. That was nothing.
Yeah, and just to reiterate, we have the flare gun, and you'll come like when we get back to the lighthouse, which is the main area, you can kind of see everything that we're gonna skip. So the normal way that you're meant to play this level is you get the light, you go up the mountain, you visit the information center, you go up to the lighthouse, you I think do the puzzle for the lighthouse key, you put in some fuses to get a battery to open some doors, you go to a boathouse, you fall down a mountain, you go into the Thanatos, which is a ship, and it like is a weird psychedelic state. You learn about more lore.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah, and then once you get out of there, that's where you get the flare gun from Thanatos. Once you do that, you go up the mountain to Milton Wharf, which we're gonna go to. We are gonna go to Milton Wharf.
Yep.
But we're gonna do it a little differently than you're meant to. It takes like what? I remember early speedruns were like half an hour, or anything like that. 20 minutes.
For this section?
Casually, it's like an hour. For this whole level. Any percent.
Any percent? Oh, I don't remember. My split for 100 on this is only like 8 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. Which is crazy. That's crazy, right? 8 minutes. I just explained all that. How do we do all that?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Oh, man.
There's a pill in here.
Yeah. I do want to address the chat real quick. Therapist with a gun. Yeah, it's really funny. We missed it at the start of the game.
Yeah.
When you build the pistol, like he says, the first thing he says is, "I hope I don't have to use this," but because of the routing, you have to immediately shoot like a barrel and explode something.
Like literally before he
says it.
finishes saying the dialogue, "I hope I don't have to use this," you are using it.
Yeah. One more facet of this game, because we've done so many runs of it, Isaac and I.
Yep.
Is we also know like all of the dialogue in every section because we've listened to it 10,000 times. Like we know this game by the back of our hand. Okay, yeah. So here we're climbing a tree because you can do that apparently.
Yes. Even if I kind of failed at it, a few seconds of time
Yeah.
lost. It's fine.
And you're gonna collect the pill that's on the cliff
Yep.
side here.
That pill
that's
you-
the only reason we're going over to this side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't pick it up, and then it slides down, and then once it's here, it's collectible.
Yeah, so like there's a cabin on this cliff. I don't know if you can look up and see. That's where you're meant to go in, and then like Agent Rainbow shows up there, and you have like a whole thing. But we're going underneath it, and we're gonna dodge some invisible walls, which are very tricky to dodge, by the way, and scale down this mountain.
Yes.
Hope that went well.
It did go well.
Oh, that was close. Okay, if you lose too much height there, you just insta die. That was really close.
Yeah, so there's like death planes where if you touch them, it doesn't matter how much fall damage you would have actually taken, you just die.
Yeah.
And
That was really solid otherwise.
yeah, I missed them. But yeah, I died there in my PB as well. So like I said, my first splits in my PB were really bad, and then my end game is like gold on everything. So, but so far
Yeah.
we are way ahead of world record in PB pace.
I mean, to put it into perspective as well, like your earlier runs, which were like what 220-ish, you died there like 4 or 5 times just trying to get down on mountain.
Yes.
And, like it's just 10 seconds of a 2-hour-long run. I mean, we've been talking this whole time, and there are so many details that I've had to skip
Yep.
over. Like that's why this game is so beautiful. It's just so in depth.
It's
and
very hard though, for me.
You're climbing a mountain here. You're climbing a mountain. So what you normally do is you're meant to go up to Wharf and like do some stuff, but here, like you're meant to like, I guess he rolls down a van or something, down the whole thing. Yeah, we just climb up the mountain because you know we're speedrunning. You do what you want. You get that pill on the side, this plank there, which is scale.
Yep. So also like I just did it like 15 seconds ago, but there's just like a piece of sheet metal there, and you can. It's not even angled. It's like at maybe 85% or 85 degrees. It's almost like completely a 90-degree angle, but because it's slightly tilted back, or maybe not 85, it would be like 110 or something. But yeah, you can just barely make it so that you don't have to. Yeah.
It's for some reason really exact, and I don't know why. Yeah, so we're gonna get this crane gate key. We're gonna go up, and we're gonna avoid some checkpoints. So
Yep.
what normally happens when you go up this crane is it like falls over, and you have to like go down into the warehouse and do a whole thing there. But if you just avoid a couple checkpoints, know where the invisible walls are and the death triggers are, you can just skip all that. So he jumped over like a little part of that stairwell earlier, and that's skip the checkpoint.
I also almost just fell to my death. I like my head like clipped on something.
Nice. That checkpoint that he skipped changes some of the death planes. So if you don't hit that, you can go all the way down. So I don't know where you're at right now, but I hear crouch hover. Did you get it?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, sweet. This jump is annoying.
Okay, this is going really good.
It's going well? Okay,
It
sweet,
is,
sweet.
yeah.
Damn, yeah, even that jump off the fence, he's like missed a ton of times before. And I was just like watching his runs while he's looking at
Gosh.
do this 20 times.
So
on the road.
embarrassing.
Do it this way! You're doing it wrong!
Thinking he would just be in my Twitch chat just like, you got this, and I'm just like dying like 10 times in a row.
I'm like dying laughing watching it, just going, oh no! So we're gonna shoot like you get this pill that's behind this fossil area by using a flare gun. We're trying to conserve shots at this point because once you refill out the crane,
Yep.
your shots, you can see in the bottom right we have 4 total right now. We need basically all of those. I think we have like 1 or 2 buffer. They were quiet for the end.
There's like a 2 buffer, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna climb up this wall. By the way, you do it differently to me, and so every time I watch this, I think you're gonna die. So this is like really fun for me.
Wait.
Oh, I need patience. Hold.
Wow.
Hold.
That was really, really good.
Oh my god. Isaac pulled out all the big stops for today.
Yeah, this is like the opposite of marathon luck. Oh, I shouldn't speak. I shouldn't speak. Really, really, I'm jinxing it.
This is going so bad so far.
Yeah.
My pace is going way better than this.
I'm definitely not going to be like 4 minutes ahead of my run.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna skip like basically all of this puzzle here because what you're meant to do is you're meant to pick up oil lamps and then use that to block, like to get rid of darkness. But your flare gun does that instead. So we're just gonna shoot it out of the way. Ooh, that's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, so one thing I have to wait for this flare to despawn because I need the shade, which is the enemy of this level. And if he hits these flares, it kind of despawns him for a while. And I'm just about to need him, and so if he hits that flare and despawns, I'm gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, it's like a minute.
I'm gonna
or so
wait.
almost.
Okay.
That actually, you got it?
Yep, so...
It happens in my run.
Yes. Sorry, you could talk. I need...
Yeah, okay. So yeah, you use that to get into the health pill, and then you kind of use it for the other pill in this area. I think that's all the pills after you get these 2.
Yep, so in the top left it just said pills 1 left, and if you guys look in the top left of my screen right now, it says collect all the pills around Point Icarus.
Yep, and you can see like he used a shade to bring down the power of crates, but there is a much cooler way to do it, which is shadeless. But you stand on a nearby box and like you look straight up and just try to grab it without using the shade. It's really precise.
Much harder.
That flare gun you used, the last one, that was the huge one we skipped because in any percent you can just run up and do that immediately, which is insane. This is like the end part of the level now.
Yep. So the only collectible to get here is the pills. So once I have the pills, now my only goal is just to beat the boss, which I am about to do here in just a second.
Yeah. I think it's pills, and then in the 4th tape there's like session fragments, and then also the equipment that you pick up, like the pistol and everything. That's the requirements 100%. Am I missing anything? Vinyls, right? There are little vinyls that you can pick up that play music.
Like records.
They're songs by The Living Tombstone, and they're banging. And you know what? I'm gonna put it out there. I think the song for this tape, Bottom of the Pit, I bumped it all the time. Bumped that, I mean listen to it.
For all you old folk out there, bumped means listened to.
I didn't want there to be any ambiguity.
Yeah, yep. No, it's the music. I mean, the Living Tombstone, like legendary internet / YouTube music group, did the fully original soundtrack for this game, and it is really good. One of the highlights for sure.
Yep, yeah. The rest of this run, by the way, after we use that last player shot, is pretty standard. One thing he was doing on the this section with the light was he was going around the outside and picking up a bunch of like ammo and stuff just to refill. When we get optimized in this, we have to like avoid as many of those collectibles as possible. So this is a nice point where he was able to pick up a bunch of that stuff, get stocked up, and ready for the next tape.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna go into another building section here in a minute. So building sections, which are the sections between the main tapes, are like the parts where you require the most focus because 1, you can soft lock really easily, and 2, you just forget what to do all the time. Like I have to look at my notes the whole time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk probably for the next like 2 minutes.
All right, you guys are with me for now. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna go back to the building. He's gonna try and activate the dialogue, I believe. Because in this game, when Tonya speaks to you after you finish a level, it blocks you from being able to do anything else. Because we've deloaded the building, we are able to leave, but that doesn't mean we can't still listen to her. So what we do is we try to make her talk first and then run around. So we're gonna go down to the first floor, and we're gonna pick up a bunch of the building collectibles because again, the building is deloaded, so we can just run through, not have to worry about any of the requirements here. It sounds like the dialogue isn't going. Maybe it takes a minute to go.
I think it's going, because I loaded the
Okay.
checkpoint, but I also don't hear it, so I'm not sure. Oh, there it is.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it just takes a while sometimes. I usually wait up there for it to go, but I guess it just goes. You can see the subtitles, of course. So we are getting a bunch of pills. Like these usually have like some specific requirements and things. Because it's all deloaded, we can pick them up. We're also going to shoot down the shotgun, which we're going to get way later, which is this fence that you just saw him shoot. And then we're going to go into this red door at the end, which gets Max's tape.
In a sec.
We're going to beat her from there as well. In a sec, because you have to do this. Yeah.
But yeah,
One more thing.
now I'm pretty much in the clear, for the most part.
In my mind, that's the easy part, but yeah, we're gonna basically reset up what we did the first time, but for this level 2, because it saves a similar amount of time here. Well, at least it saves it in any percent. Like in a hundo, doing this is kind of like it does save quite a bit of time actually, but it's not as game breaking.
To get the pills early?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's still so much time save.
the pills being the weapon that you need for
Yep.
Max's tape. Like you the point of Max's tape is Max is the patient, by the way, for this tape. Is you go around getting a bunch of ingredients for these lure pills, and the lure pills, what they are meant to be, what they're meant to represent, is pills that will make Max, the patient here, calm down and not be so like he has like anger management issues.
Also,
if we get them early, we don't have to get the ingredients.
Yep, right, exactly. Sorry to interrupt.
Yep.
Okay.
Keep
Also,
jumping to focus.
yeah. So Max Nygaard is the name of the next patient whose tape we're about to go into, and he's voiced by Joshua Tomar. Which, if you're a fan of Oni Plays or like Psychic Pebbles or like Newgrounds animations, you might recognize that name.
Righto. I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, I found that out just from like reading the wiki, but I was like, bro, Tomar? He's like, do you know what Oni Plays is? Like the YouTube channel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a reoccurring person on that.
Yeah, I think a YouTuber like also voices Desmond. I don't remember what their name is.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Not a YouTuber I know.
Yeah. He's doing cool stuff, by the way. He's BTOing. He's doing a bunch of stuff.
Yep. So we go back to
if you
this
suck out-
realm.
Yep. Go on.
Yep. We go back to that astral realm there and get these pills. So now we have the main item for the next tape. And then all I want to do is get a checkpoint, load that checkpoint, and then go back to office, and then it gets rid of Homomart so I can go into the next tape unobstructed.
I also want to make mention, when he was going around that building earlier and getting a bunch of pills, there were multiple times where if he just like fell off, if he walked a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, he would have fallen down in place, and because it's deloaded, there's like no stairs or no way to get back up. So those are huge soft lock points as well. So just a reminder, whenever you're watching this, he could be over at any moment.
Yeah, like anywhere down in that like foyer lobby area, when I was like jumping over a big soft lock pit like multiple times.
Yeah. Now we're in Old Factory, right?
Yep.
We're going into it.
That was a minute 30 gold, by the way. I don't even know how. I'm wondering if I missed something.
Are you a minute 30 ahead?
No, I'm like 5 minutes ahead.
You're what? You're 5 minutes ahead?
Oh,
Guys.
oh, you know what? I saved a minute 30 there because in my PB I got those last two Homomart pills in that split.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I don't know why we get them in Max tape but not ours.
Oh, because I used to jump into the lobby, remember? But then I was getting soft locked there because I wasn't getting the checkpoint, and so then I just started to jump down to that same area where we load that checkpoint or before Alan's tape, and so because of that, you know, I just get them then because I'm like, yeah, I'm already at Alma Mart. Why not?
We had to do a little conference of the minds there.
Yeah, we're talking shop, or I don't know.
Routing live.
Yeah.
Because like this route is changes all the time because we haven't like really figured out the best route.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours long, and if you want to practice the end of the run, you know, it's a huge pain in the ass to get there.
And we're like the two people that actively run this.
Yeah.
The only two.
Like we know that. Yeah, we can reference like, you know, the foyer, or like he drops down for this speed pill. We know which one we're talking about. Okay, so we're in Axis tape. The lure pills, what they do to the player is you can right click to eat them, and if you eat them, then you get infinite stamina and max speed. So that's gonna definitely come in handy later on once we have like a bunch of supply of that. And if you left click, Desmond will throw. Desmond is the name of the therapist.
Yeah.
Desmond will throw the pill. And then if it lands somewhere, a special character, which we'll see in a bit, will follow it.
So I'm about to throw one right now. You guys will see.
Oh, third usage. He'll throw it on this little puddle here to act like these little puddles of goo. I don't know. It's like some lore thing.
Agent Rainbow is what it's called.
Right. It's some little thing.
It's like Agent Orange, right? Isn't that the thing? It's
oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Like a government
but
conspiracy.
if you throw it that chemical, then it will bubble up and explode. And what you saw right there was it gets like explode a little door to get through to pick up this pill. Yeah. So now there's also an extra pill in this first section underneath the crate, which gets to use, you know, this ramming thing to get to. Yep, and then so, we're playing Inside Mind.
Yeah. It just rammed through that box, which I did get that on my casual playthrough. I just want to say I found that on my own, not because I was confused on how the RAM worked and I thought that I was supposed to do that, but because I'm good at games.
Because you're a genius. Yeah, Isaac. This section is a bit finicky, by the way. That was like really pro and clean what you just saw. Like I just wanna flag that was that like normally you can get really scuffed interactions there. You just handle it like a pro.
This is going really good.
Is gonna get quite laggy. Yes, it is going really well. But let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna jinx it, mate.
Yeah, my bad.
No, you're right. So this section, it can get very laggy because of the character that's about to appear. Their name is the Bull, and there's a bunch of smoke that comes out, and those particles really slow down the computer.
Yes.
Which is annoying. just undoubtedly annoying. Like, we're playing on low graphics here, right?
Yes, this is like everything on low, because that crouch hover trick is FPS dependent, and yet I'm still going to be lagging pretty bad, even with like a pretty good gaming computer. Like, nothing insane, but also, you know, nothing to laugh at.
You have like a 10 series, right?
Yeah, I have a 1660 Super for my graphics card, like a good amount of RAM. It's like not great. It's like a mid-level PC, but
yeah, I have a 2060 Super, and it does the same thing to me. I think it's just universal. So one thing that the Bull does is if you're a certain distance away from the Bull, which is this, you know, ramming thing, he will charge at you and like do a full, like, you know, like ole, right? This is much faster than him just following you normally. By the way, these these crouch hovers that he's doing right here to get a pill are very intense. I just hear him spamming the crouch hover. That's how I know he's good. Oh, by the way, your second crouch hover there was insane.
I know, that was really insane.
First time loss.
Yep.
The Bull is wreaking havoc over here as well.
Where?
So we're gonna lure him over to the hangar.
That was weird.
What happened? Oh,
you'll see that.
Some of these corridors you can't go through.
Oh, is that what it is? He can't go through that one?
Yeah, I think you just can't fit through. So here, are you gonna do you throw lure pills early or do you do it later?
Later.
Got it. So in this, oh god, what would we do? Oh, the power station. Okay, so this part is like a pretty puzzle. So what you're meant to do here is you're meant to try and go up the elevator, and it'll like stop and it'll fall down. But you can grab the screwdriver when you go up. But here we can skip doing that by just jumping up. And in this section, you're meant to like put some chips in outside, like power chips, to open the door. But we can do the same thing to get inside. Getting out is kind of tedious. How do you do?
I'm not out.
Okay. Yeah. So this bulb jump is like really tedious and really annoying. So he's gonna fail us a few times. That's just part of the course. We haven't really figured it out. I mean, we have had times where it's like it felt like we figured it out.
Yeah.
It's really interesting right now. It's not totally solved. But yeah, what he's gonna do after this is he's gonna run out to the power station. We're gonna put a bunch of chips in a bunch of places. We've routed this out so that we know it's perfect. Like not perfect, but like we've cut off as much as we can. Isaac is freaking out right now because he's not hitting his jump. So let's all just not acknowledge that while he wallows in his own sadness. Oh God, what's happening? What's happening?
I tried eating a pill to help because I don't. Hold on.
Yeah, this is really finicky because what you're trying to do with this ball jump is there's a wire on the side of the wall and a light bulb, and you're trying to jump off those hitboxes somehow, and we don't know what those hitboxes look like, so we're trying our best here.
God, man, I practiced this so much because I lost a run to this the other day.
Yeah. This is.
I swear I'm doing exactly what I normally do. Oh, there we go. Okay, finally got it.
Got it? Okay. We need to counter.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're doing power chip stuff now. We're going out.
I literally forgot where I was supposed to go after that for a second.
Yeah, it's like confused. Yeah, cool. So I mean, we're still locked on World Record pace, right? Like that's not
For sure.
It's a few minutes, but you know, we definitely have time to save. So in these panels, by the way, normally when you screwdrive a nut to undo it, you have to wait for it to finish. But if you go between the panels, the cooldown resets immediately. So he's just doing that to kind of do it. I think maybe taking so long previously means that normally the bull is like right up against you, putting smoke in your face here and lagging you out. It looks like he's not here.
Which is good and bad. I need him to open this hangar door for me.
Yeah, we're just gonna do like that. Like, by the way, the fact that he can just climb out of that area because, you know, this game is inside mine.
What is he doing?
The bull is just... Okay, the bull is my... Story-wise, it's my favorite character. Gameplay-wise, it's my least favorite character.
Seriously.
One part of this run is the conveyor section, which is like for one of the ingredients. It is so tedious and very annoying.
I'm not gonna lie, the conveyor section in this game is hell. I love this game, but that section is awful.
It is definitely bad. Because combined with the lag, and also the fact that the bull is just always on you, and like, it seems, you know what, maybe it is just the lag.
I don't even remember him lagging me a ton in my casual playthrough.
What do you find annoying about it? By the way, climbing on fences here, because, you know, we can.
I find it annoying because you're on the conveyor belts that are always pushing you in like every which way. And on top of that, you have the bull constantly ramming you. I think I might have died there in my casual playthrough.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I definitely died a few times. Actually, now that you mention it.
There's a pill up there, by the way, that I had to shoot.
Yep. Sometimes you run out of bullets here, which is really fun, but there are bullets around. After that, we're going to climb this tower, because we're going to scale invisible walls, because we can do that.
Yeah, because it's angled.
Yeah. So we're going to skip going back through the power station by doing this. And also, yeah, we had to come to this tower to get the pill, so it's just a fast way of getting right. Nice. Good stuff.
Yep.
You take a bit of damage, but when you eat a lure pill, you get more health back, so once we get access to those, we're just kind of going to chug them for a little bit to make sure we don't die.
Yeah, from this point forward, health is like less important. It still comes into play in the very last state because there's a few like big falls that you have to do. But now I can get health back just from eating this lure pill, which I only have one of, so I need to not use it.
Right, because you have to use that lure pill to open the hangar door on the other side. So this entire section, which we call the assembly, you can't use it. This is one of those places where you get confused very easily. By the way, this section where you walk through this hallway, very cool.
Really cool. I wish that we could like, I don't know, showcase everything a little bit better, but it is what it is.
I mean,
it's a speed run.
It's crazy because this route's so cool. We're doing hundo and yet we're skipping so much.
Yeah.
It's 100%. This is where you make the pills, by the way. You're like meant to put ingredients in and like all these pipes is like a certain puzzle, but we're only here for this panel for a pill.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stock up on a few other things, make sure I'm good.
Yep. Normally you would like you take a few things here, but you wouldn't go everything, right? Because you're on pace. I mean, you are on pace, but it's also a marathon.
Yeah, I'm on pace. Oh wait, no, it's.
So this section is pretty bad for.
Oh, I saw the. Okay, sorry, I just made a small mistake there.
Oh yeah, you feel the routing, yeah. This section is like quite annoying too because you keep getting pummeled by these ink blobs, and also there's a bunch of lag. But you can just kind of power through it. You just kind of like put your head down, get it done, and then once you're inside, you have to climb a bunch of pipes that are invisible because you know this game is this game. You can look through your mirror shard and see them, but Isaac's boss and he's just not even. Oh, never mind.
No, I cheated. So if you're really good, you can like. I've done that without using my shard a few times, but just to not flub up anything, I figured.
Yeah.
Just send it.
The time loss is so small that it's like not worth it, especially in a marathon on pace, right?
Right.
This is for what do you get here? You get an incinerator key. And once you get the incinerator key, you can go down. So when we got those power chips, we got a 3-volt power chip, which does actually power that elevator correctly. And so doing this now, we're going to go down to the incinerator and we're going to go get that pill back, so that chip back, because we needed to access one of the later sections here with a bunch of pills. This section's cool too, but also kind of laggy. That's kind of the theme of Old Factory, which is this double.
I feel like I'm lagging more than normal right now, so apologies, everyone.
That's fine on my screen.
It feels like I'm lagging pretty bad, but maybe you're used to it.
You might be playing above, like, if you're playing above 60 FPS, then you're going to notice those frame drops, but I'm seeing 60 FPS.
Yeah, that might be it.
This section is freaky as hell. This pipe area, this vent, oh my god, when I was playing casually, because these little, like, pipes here, they look like faces. Ugh. Oh, is that new tech? That flare shot that you shot diagonally?
Yeah, it's old tech, but I just started doing it.
Okay.
I just wasn't doing it before when you were watching me because I was bad.
The student becomes the master.
Yeah. Alright. Now we're in this area.
So this is like more lore. Again, really cool. Like there's this whole research thing happening up here. But we're here because there are 4 pills. We're gonna also up in the casual playthrough. There's like an ingredient that you need to get.
Yep.
So we have all the chips in our inventory. We've done everything so far in such a way where at this point in the run we have all those chips. We need all 3 of them to unlock that final door. We're gonna grab the pills. We're gonna jet, and then I think that's everything for the assembly, right?
Sorry, I was not listening. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. I think that's everything for the assembly. And we're gonna go out and then we're gonna do the final section, which is still a lot of it's still a lot of content that we skipped here. Like I'm gonna clarify. Said wait.
No, I said right. To you saying that we skip a lot of stuff here.
Yeah, to put it into context, I currently have the world record in any percent as well. I also have the first record that was ever set in any percent. So my current record in any percent is 53 minutes. The first run I ever did, which was the first one that anybody did, was 4 hours. So you can kind of see we somehow cut off 3 hours. Yes, some of that was me being a dumbass, right? Like undoubtedly, but still, 3 hours is a lot of time.
Lost a little time there. I forgot that I took out the thing for the elevator, so the elevator doesn't work anymore. But that was my last pill, so if I messed that up, that would have been GG on the run.
See, the bull has green eyes. That means he wants to get that pill really badly. He really, really wants it. But now, once we're past that section, we have pills on the ground that we can get, so no more softlocks. Well, actually, there is a couple softlocks still.
Yep.
There's somehow still more softlocks.
So-
there are a couple of annoying pills to get here.
Yeah, I threw that pill there, so now he is not going to be interested in me for the time being, so that I
Yep.
can do this.
We need him to go over to that sort of general area, but we have to go do a couple of extra side quest stuff, like climbing a tree, because we can climb trees and land on that island to get a pill.
Yep.
What you're normally meant to do there is get the bull to ram those stacks of crates that you saw, and then you can jump across them. But that sounds hard. I don't want to do that.
So he was there and his eyes were green. That's because he was being lured by the lure pill. But now I want him to aggro because I want for him to come over here and break this thing for me so that I can get the second to last pill over here.
Yep. And then there's one more pill after that, and then it's just rush down. There is a whole boss fight as well. This can be some of the, like, whenever I'm watching Isaac play, this section right here is like where he gets the most frustrated because you just get absolutely.
The bull, I honestly don't even remember getting too frustrated with the bull when I was playing this casually, but trying to get him to go where I want when I'm just trying to go as fast as possible can be so freaking frustrating. Like, that was really good, what just happened,
That was-
because
yeah, I was gonna
sometimes
say,
he
that
does
was-
not hit that, like, it takes him so long to actually get that.
Yeah, because if he just decides to stroll up slowly to you instead of charge like he did, he just kind of sniffs the game and doesn't try to break it. But, you know, he did the thing that we wanted him to do there. So, I mean, we had some bad luck with that bulb jump, but overall,
Yes,
it was good.
the bulb jump was bad, but other than that, I think this tape was pretty good.
Yeah, so we're going to climb up these trucks as well because, again, inside mind be like thing on screen. And we're going to climb up to top of this, get a pill. And so the final section of this level is a series where we're going to drain out this lake that's in the middle of the factory. We're going to get Max like the bull, to ram a bunch of things using the lure pills, and we're going to learn a little bit about his life and what's happening. There's a real tearjerker thing that you can find in this section, which we're not going to show.
Mhm. In
But it's
the
so
truck.
sad. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, God. You can if you just like down lure pills, you can also just swim straight over this lake as well, which lets you skip a bit of time.
Which is nice, but yeah, actually, I guess I should do that there. Well, so in any percent, it makes sense because you're waiting. I don't know. Never mind. Yeah, you're right.
It's dangerous. It is dangerous because I've done it sometimes, and the bull will charge me and go across the entire lake, and you have to kind of kite him all the way back around. So
Yes.
like that's one of the annoying situations you just lose a minute because you know. The other soft block in this area is if you when you drain this last bit, you can make him ram one of the pillars instantly, but if you do that before like some dialogue is started, you just soft block. You just soft block.
No, luckily not. I'm
Yeah, so
waiting.
yeah.
Okay, so now I said gotta hit him where it hurts. That means that he is allowed to hit these.
Yeah, yeah.
His armor's breaking, exposing him.
Is everybody even taking notes, by the way? I want to make sure that we're all prepared for the test we're going to
Does anyone know what's happening? What?
His skull is
What happened? What happened?
He's weak.
What?
Oh my god, I'm still okay. I have never seen that happen before. I was able to get out, Dig.
What? What is happening? What?
This thing fell and it pushed me through the floor, dude.
I have 200 hours in this game. That has never happened
I've
to me.
never seen that. I also have less time, but have played this game a lot.
I have to calm
Dude,
him down.
what?
He seems
What?
receptive to these lure pills.
Wait, I'm actually
Someone clip
fucking me
that.
up right
Someone
now.
clip that, please.
Please don't clip that. What?
These pills seem to work.
That doesn't take time.
I lost, I don't know, 20 seconds? It wasn't that bad,
You
right?
gained information, and you know what? I'll take it. That's insane. That's insane. What? Man, we've had like some really buggy interactions with those things before, but we've never seen that. I wonder how
Never
precise
seen
that
that.
is. Oh my god. There must be like 1,000 hours of combined play that hasn't seen that. Oy,
Yeah.
oy, oy.
Wow.
Oy, oy, oy. Okay, but we're just gonna feed a bunch of these lure pills to calm them down, and then we're gonna hear you know.
He'll always
I
be her
failed.
dad.
No! We love you, Max, even though you were an abusive parent. Again, lore is great.
Okay,
But-
I need to focus here as well.
We're getting back to the BTO sections, everyone. So he's gonna do something similar, but for the next tape. He's gonna. I think are you gonna get more pills in this section, or are you just gonna load straight in?
No pills.
No pills. Yeah. So this is just the 80% route. We're gonna load some. We're gonna load some stuff, do some stuff, get some dialogue. Look, I don't even know what's happening. I mean, I do know what's happening, but like, I couldn't recite it back to you without having to watch a run or look at my notes. So just know that some stuff is happening, basically. So I also want to clarify, we only have 2 takes left, but we're halfway through the run time. We're at 57 minutes. There is an hour left of this run. Lucas is a huge tape. It's a huge tape, which is the green one that you see. It's like what I noticed. I think is scope creep. Every time they made a new tape, it seems like it gets bigger and bigger. This is definitely the greatest symptom of it. In this section, we're gonna see a bunch of session fragments, which are like little camps that are set up around. Because I think the lore is Lucas is an army guy. Oh, your game.
Yep, sorry, I alt-tabbed out to scroll down my notes real quick because I just really wanted to make sure that I wasn't just like ruining the run right now because something is kind of messed up because I'm getting double dialogue. I think I'm still okay. According to my splits, I'm still like 4 minutes ahead.
Dialogue is like one of the most frustrating things in this game because I finally sat down and figured it out like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
But if you walk around this office, different dialogue that is meant to activate different parts gets activated, and because you can actually skip a significant amount of it, if you like walk into the wrong place or forget what the trigger is, or stuff something up, you lose like 40 seconds. So that's something. This door is meant to be locked, but
Yep.
if you walk out there and you could soft lock.
That could, if I walked out there and that door closed, this run could have been dead.
I remember the first time I did that, I walked out, it happened, and I screamed. I was like, ah! I just immediately turned around because I've never seen it before. So he's doing the rock crouch over here, but because he has high speed and the lure pills, we could have jumped over the main part of the river there just straight up, but it is, we're marathon. We don't want to do that sort of stuff right now.
I'm not practiced with it, and I'm on really good pace.
Be safe. I'm honestly still shaken up from that max thing.
That was wild.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way that would save. I mean, wait, have we ever been able to clip through a wall before in some way? I don't think so,
In
right?
that way, I don't think so. No.
I mean, at all. Like just walk through, like go through collision.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I guess it just gives you a ton of speed there. That's interesting. Hey, any glitch hunters out there? Write that down. So Lucas's item, which is the patient, is the radio. Lucas is a war veteran, where I think lore-wise, Agent Rainbow was involved, and it fucked him up. Right? And he was like the radio man in the war or something like this.
Vietnam. Yep.
Normally in this tape, you actually get the radio pretty early, but there is a huge cutscene that you have to watch to get it. So at the very least, this skips that, and also it keeps if you do this section with the BTO stuff, you keep the building deloaded, which really helps later on.
I'm gonna lose like 15 seconds, so I'm not sure. I don't know.
Don't think about it.
It doesn't matter. We're
Don't
fine.
think about it. We're still on a great pace.
Oh yeah.
Keep in mind that this time is RTA. The world record is a 1:51 loader move. So
Right.
if we get sub 2 hour RTA, that's insane, right? Straight up. But there's still a huge chance that we soft lock. Oh man.
Yes, especially with that elevator thing that I've still not fully figured out yet.
There's some shenanigans, guys. It does stuff, and weird stuff happens.
I'm gonna test
Okay.
something. In any percent, you can use pills here, and then you're back to 6.
No. Because wait, actually, I think you get 3 back. You get 3 back after you go through this thing. The reason that you get all of them back in any percent is because, well, yeah, I guess we should explain this. It's because so because you have multiple levels loaded at the same time, the collision and everything exists. If you were to do it without unloading the level, you would see both levels at the same time, right? So one thing that could happen theoretically is you could have one level's collision lets you skip a huge section of another part. Elysium is the biggest level, and it turns out if you put Old Factory, which was the red level we just saw, on top of this level, it lets you skip right to the end. And I think that's the reason why you get all the pills back after you do this little transition. But we're not doing that because loading that level breaks a bunch of other stuff, I believe.
Yeah.
So we're doing it the lazy way. But still, we're gonna do this entire thing completely out of order, by the way.
I hate to tell you, Dig, but you are wrong, my friend. I have 6 pills. I don't know why.
I'm an idiot, guys. Oh.
Or did you say that we were gonna get 3 back?
Yes.
So I used 2 of them. So maybe we did just get 3 back, but...
Guys, it's back on.
Okay,
It
never
is back.
mind.
Let's go.
No, yeah, you're
What?
you're valid for sure.
Let's go. Don't call me dumb Zach.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my king.
So, no worries. So you're normally meant to get the radio in the cabin that's on the left here, but we're just gonna run right past it for now. So when I do these runs, for the rest of the run, like I have notes, right? Text notes. But for Elysium Park, which is this level, I have a fucking screenshot of the map with arrows that show me where to fucking walk because I have no idea. And right now, I do not have the map in front of me. So Isaac, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to react to what you do.
That's okay. I know. I'm confident. I just practiced this like 3 hours ago.
So these sections is like the war sections. You know, it's like PTSD flashbacks and whatnot.
Right.
Lore! Yeah, I love lore! By the way, Stanky, yes, it is sick. It's so good. Play it casually. Everyone should play it casually. So the main crux of this level is this code. You're meant to go to 4 different towers all over the map, do a bunch of stuff to get into them, and then you'll get a part of the code, right? There are 4 towers. So
You'll see it in just a second. She'll say like the numbers in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, that's the Flash, that giant, huge siren thing. But we can skip. What I've done before is I've done 2 towers and then gone back to that code and just tried every combination, right? Because you could theoretically sit there and try all 9,900, all 10,000 combinations. In this run, I think we get 3 of them. We get 3 of the towers.
We get 3, yep.
And then we just guess the last number.
So it's
We really
these.
put in all 10 numbers.
Ooh, flashbang.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah.
this game is so sick.
So, yeah, those towers, there's 4 of them, and it gets you the 4-number combination to the bunker. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of
We are
lag.
going to run to this cabin, and we're going to break some some timber here. We're going to be very careful. We need to come in here because there's a hill in here. But if you walk into one of the rooms, we just get locked in and have to watch a 2-minute cutscene.
Yeah,
So
it's the
just be very
cutscene where you
careful.
get the radio, and since we already have the radio, all we do is get that pill, get the heck out of there.
You know, it might be faster to just do that cutscene.
You know what? You're right.
Well, actually, hang on. It might screw up the routing because you need to use the radio to activate that bridge, right?
Oh, never mind.
And
Well,
also, it
well,
might
maybe.
screw up the building. Hey, we're gonna let this out, guys. This is.
No, that's a
Alright,
good. I'd never thought of that.
I had been thinking about it, but like I just like BTO.
BTO is sick. And would it mess with the like building's load state?
I bet you can make it so that it doesn't.
Yeah. Also,
Oh! Speaking of
I
things
need
that
to
are sick,
focus. Yeah.
you focus up. So there are huge invisible walls all over the map, and on Trigger, who found the BTO skip, also made a tool that you could view invisible walls, and you can see he's gonna like okay. I can look at this section and I can think about where the invisible walls actually are. So he's climbing up on this right here because we want to jump over the fence that's in front of him. And if you climb up this, if you just do this, then you can land on top of these invisible walls. You can run across and jump over. So we'll see if he gets it. He's doing well. Did you get it?
I got it.
Nice.
Very cleanly too. No fall
that was
damage.
very, very good. Again, I've watched him try that 5 times, take 20 fall damage per fall, and then die. So this is great. I'm like, my disciple is learning. He's just doing so good. And this is the code in the sky. 9. That's my guess. 9.
7.
No, it's not 9. It's like 8. It's 7. Damn it. Because for these codes in the sky, there's like a few patterns for each number, and so there are some patterns I look at and I just know the number. I think it's fun to guess. We're gonna jump over an invisible wall here so that we don't like it, because if you don't, you soft lock. Because again, we're going backwards, I believe. We're going.
Yes. I was trying to get those helmets to spawn, by the way.
Yeah. Those helmets need to spawn because if they don't, I mean, you can finish that sentence in your head with soft lock. This section's pretty cool, but also terrifying. When I played this section, I couldn't.
So scary.
Yeah.
This is a horror
like,
game. I feel like it's not scary watching this speed run, but like, gosh dang, playing this run casually is scary.
The Homomart is very terrifying.
Particularly Homomart, yeah.
Yeah. The levels 2 and 3 are not scary. Like you can see, like level 1, the Homomart was in the demo, and that was very, very like, it's very terrifying. But then they built the rest of the story, and you can see like the rest of this is not super focused on being a horror game, more psychological. This section is just straight up terrifying. Because in that main section that we were at before, we were like using the radio and the electrical stuff, there's like invisible guys that are like coming up to hit you, and you can only see them when you look into your mirror. We went through that fast because we know where all of the electrical boxes and stuff are. But if you don't, you're just guessing and like you're running around. I was like shitting myself because I didn't want to get touched by these guys. I don't know, it was just very freaky. The gate is locked. I'm a little scaredy cat.
No, that part, there's like, the invisible dudes are so scary. Yeah. Because you're using your mirror to find where the electrical things go, like you said. And then the mirror is showing them like behind you, but you can't see them. Oop. I failed a little.
By the way, okay, so this is tough. This is a tough jump. I've seen them get this in like real quick before. I'm not very good at this. We're scaling the side of this wall because again, there's a pill on the other side, right? And casually, the way that you're supposed to get there is wide. Like if you look to the right, there is these giant cables that come across, and you have to ride a cable car all the way across, right? Oh, you died. Oh no. Yeah, there's this giant cable car that you have to run across, which takes ages, and to get to the cable car itself takes ages. And we're doing this all backwards because it's fastest way. And it turns out if you do this specific set of jumps, you can make this work. Which is like one of my favorite things about Insound Minds, because you're like, I want to do this thing. And there's a bunch of little tech that you can find to piece a route together to make it work. Like that the second tape, the shade one, is very much like that. Like we had found a bunch of stuff way earlier on, and you know, it had gotten obsolete by other stuff, but coming up to 100%, I was able to piece it all together to kind of make this really cool route. One of the other reasons I love this game. How did it go this time? You good?
I'm good.
Oh, it sounds like hard gaming on the other side.
Yep,
but
focus.
Yeah,
focused, but good.
we got it. Oh, you did fall down a little bit though. What's scary? Okay.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of like not trying as hard on those last few because I knew that if I fell, I would take like 10 damage. Also, I'm gonna activate this mine here that's right by this pill and then back up a little bit. That's what I started doing, because if you don't, you take a lot of unnecessary damage, and you do actually need to reserve your health to some degree in this tape.
But of course, we're doing that ultra kill. Like none of what we're doing right now really contributes to beating the level. It's just we're doing this purely for pills.
Yep, all this entire section that we went to, minus getting the number in the sky from this tower, was 4 pills.
Yep. And there's what, 6, 12? I don't know how many there are. I think it's 12.
I actually don't know. I don't know the number. I just know where they all are.
Yeah. So now we're running down this hill here because you can do that. What's the next thing? The water treatment facility? Yes, it is.
I know in my... Wait, where do we go to the left?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cross this bridge and we're gonna collect a few of these session fragments. The specific ones you get are different to what I get, but these are the other collectible in this area. There's 9 of them around. Once we do that, we're gonna go to the water treatment facility, which if you like put that in your head, just spell the acronym. Very funny. We're going there for one item, the valve, and keep that in mind when we do that section, right? Because that's the only reason that we're going over there.
It's
And
literally like maybe, I don't know, 6-7 minutes of gameplay for one freaking pill.
I did say earlier that if you want to do something, it usually works after, you know, a little bit of thinking. This part, the invisible walls, from what we could tell, are too high, and we just can't get across. There's a lot of like little bits that kind of you can get a bit of height here. You can climb this little wall here, but it's never really enough. So again, any glitch hunters, this is a great place to shave time if you can somehow get out of this area. But yeah, he's activating your session fragment for this radio. Yeah.
I actually think there's a faster way to get to this pill. I think...
There is. There definitely is. I did it a bio run there. You just run across, you just swim across.
Yeah, but earlier I tried that and then I couldn't jump up onto the roof. Like, it was like too high. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I have definitely been able to do that, no worries. So yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just need to remember how it goes.
Yeah. Again, that's 10 seconds of a 2-hour long run. So all these little things.
Yes.
We're just going down hills here and go through.
Yeah, I was just low on stamina, and especially when your stamina bar is so big, like it is right now, it feels nice to just eat a pill, just to completely refresh it.
Because you get infinite stamina, even if you're low before you ate it, it puts you back at full. My God, you get reamed by those.
I know, took some unnecessary damage there, but I have over 100. It's not super vital.
Yep. Yeah, so this section I think is mostly similar. I mean, we do climb some walls here that you're meant to climb to save a bit of time, but it is mostly the same. Like that. Sorry.
Why am I not?
Or sorry.
Oh, there we go.
What? What are you doing? Okay.
I don't know. I'm just trolling.
You are trolling. Again, guys, this could be pace. Good pace.
I think it is, even with that death.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just doing normal stuff. Oh yeah, you can climb on these fences. I just completely forget about it. Yeah, you can skip traversing around that area.
I forget.
So that's the valve we had to grab.
Yeah, I forget to scan that thing sometimes, and that loses about 30 seconds. So, but these are all just really small things. It's so much to remember, guys. Like, so much.
Guys, it's hard.
It's hard. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm kind of... Oh, okay, there we go. That was all just to save using the valve to open one thing, and it definitely would have been faster to just use the valve, but we're speedrunners, so even, yeah.
I don't think I've ever saved time doing that, but
if you get it perfect first try, you will save time doing that.
It's also cooler. So
it is cooler. It is not intended, so therefore we try it.
Yeah. These little spinning platforms are cycle-based, which is annoying. You do have to just kind of wait till you get across.
And if you're not really fast there, like I just was, then you miss this one and have to wait for it to go all the way around.
Oh. Yeah, you were really good on that one. So we're gonna drop down into the sewer section.
Okay, I ask you to be quiet for this section, just so I can listen where the valve lands.
Everyone, shut up.
To the right. I heard it to the right. Ah, Come on.
I always shot it.
Oh, there it is.
I'd be sharding. Sorry.
No, I just need, yeah. In my practice, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna listen really intently to hear exactly where it lands. I heard it land to the left, I looked to the left, and I found it instantly. But I guess,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll be placebo. Like, I was watching back the stream because, guys, I'm watching the stream back because I have to restream it. So I'm listening to Delcoboy's of everything that we're saying. I heard myself say, everybody shut up at the time that you had to listen as well.
Yeah, you trolled me a bit, but I heard it to the left,
troll.
so it's okay.
Maybe there's always drops to the left.
No, like when I was practicing earlier, it dropped to the right. Like I heard it drop to the right, and then I looked to the right, and it was there.
Yeah. By the way, right now he's running through and picking up a bunch of keys.
Mhm.
This can be really confusing, like if you don't know, because the way you're meant to do it is look through the mirror and you can see all the keys behind you. But a while back, I just like routed it out.
Yeah.
It's not bad. And the order that you pick up these keys is really good too, because it's the order that you have to unlock these 4 doors.
So normally in the game, you like unlock one door because the first key is really easy to find, and then you're like slowly going through all these doors, and then it's like, oh, you need to find another key. You go back, find it. Oh, you need to find another key. Like still one more. You go back, find it. So that section I remember being really annoying in my casual playthrough, but in like a funny way. Like the devs are trolling you.
Yeah, there's a section later in this level where it kind of makes you think you have to do something similar, but it like, you know, psychs you. Which I was just, when it happened, I was cheering, because I was so sick of that, actually. Okay, I have no idea. What?
9.
Okay, okay, look, you're not going to believe me, but I was thinking 9.
I believe you.
9 is really good, because on the code, like, you only have to go down 1.
Yeah, 9 is really good.
If you get 5, it is, because it's like a little cooldown between each press.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I took a lot of fall damage there. And I only have 1
Yeah.
pill, but I'll be fine.
That's fine. We can pick some more up over here.
Yeah.
So, again, reminder, we did that for 2 things. We did that for the tower number, which we could have skipped, and also the valve. And we need the valve. Like, it is a requirement we need the valve. Because over here, near one of the session fragments, you have to use it to get a pill.
Yeah, the
So
funny
1 pill for everything there. Yeah.
Yeah, so technically we didn't need to get that number, but every number more that we skip, it gets exponentially harder to guess. And so I think that guessing for 1 is kind of the limit of what makes sense, in my opinion.
And I can back that up. Because back when we were doing 80% runs, like a while ago, like a year or 2 ago, back when Elysian Park in the 80% route took 40 minutes, what I did was I spent the first 20 minutes getting the first 2 towers, and instead of doing the last 2 like you're meant to do, I just guessed 2 numbers. And so I went 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3.
No way.
And I was like, huh, this is gonna happen soon, probably.
Wait, you did that for how
Yeah,
many
82.
numbers?
I got 82. That was the one I had to do. So I went from 0, 0 to 82.
Oh my gosh, you're insane.
And it took me 20 minutes, so I was basically still on pace that I would have been. But I was sitting there, because when you're doing it, you hear like Agent Rainbow talking to you behind you. Like, come on, you're wasting your time.
Yeah, yep.
I wasn't.
That is so
If I went the
funny.
other direction, it would have been way faster. Because, I mean, think about it theoretically, guys. You could just go 0, 0, 0, 0, boom.
Oh, am I supposed to? I think I actually just messed up the routing slightly, but it's fine. But I think
it
I'm
fine?
supposed to get this later. Question mark.
The crate? No,
Oh
it's
no,
really-
do I just run back? Because I can go to the right there.
You have to get the playground.
I know, so I'm thinking, am I
Okay,
supposed
you can
to?
get the
I think
playground
I'm
way
supposed
back.
to get the playground. Oh, well. That's where the
Yeah,
delay
yeah.
comes into play. I already started running back. But, like, it's fine
Yeah.
because I'm just gonna do. Wait. No, yeah, that was
Oh, my
definitely really dumb. It's like. I just can't remember. I'm not really looking at my notes despite having them, but yeah, it's chill.
Yeah, we're just gonna run past that. There's another session fragment there, by the way, on your left. Oh yeah, because you have to.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry, forgot. Okay. I was just watching it and you kept running that. I was like, oh.
So
No.
there's 2 more session fragments that I remember after this one. So I should have 3 more. I'm gonna scan this one in just a sec here, and if it doesn't say 2 remaining, then we're in big trouble.
Because you've done it before. That used to be your not pills, by the way. That's just 2 pills. We're looking at 2 session fragments.
Correct.
You've done it before, and like I'm just sitting there going, I know which one you've missed because you didn't listen to my route, and I'm just sitting there waiting for you to figure it out, just going. Urgh.
Okay, so there's this one, and 2 left. Perfect. Okay, we are.
Cool.
I know exactly where the last 2 are, so we are perfect.
Yep.
And the last
Yeah,
2
you
pills.
got way
There's the
better
one. There's the one in the bunker.
And crypt.
And the crypt. Yep. Okay. Perfect. We are. This is going good, except for that 1 death.
We do need the vinyl here because there's an extra vinyl over in the section. You may have noticed we haven't picked up any of the vinyls yet, like the records. That's because they're all in the building, but there is one in this level.
Yes. There's 1 vinyl that is not in the hub building.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're just gonna climb this tree and just skip this whole section. Because again, we can do that. And this is the type of thing. Wait, is this in 90%? No, you wouldn't see this in 90%.
No, you would not. Because you don't do 99% of this tape in any percent, like literally.
We do trust the worst fire.
Yeah, you just the fight.
Yeah. There's a final boss fight at the end, which is like heavily RNG dependent. He walked into the back of that church there because there's a trigger there that activates that record, which belongs to Rosemary. Yeah. So normally in the section, you have to go into the church, which is also that church is terrifying as well.
So scary.
You have to get a bunch of coins, do a bunch of stuff. Or skip it all. Also, you can climb up that wall that we go and climb to skip 2 of these little like darkness areas. And that 1 flare shot, did you hit it? No, you missed it. You can use that 1 flare shot to shoot 2 of those shades. So now we're in the crypts. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close to the end of this level, but we still have half an hour left after this. Oi, oi, oi. I'm really interested to see your pace. I'm so interested.
I can flash my splits at some point if there's a good... Maybe during the song.
Finish this. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. While I'm waiting for the door to lower. God, my health. Okay, I'm just gonna pill and just sprint through here.
Don't worry about it. Just tell us when you're in the song what your pace is. Like you usually is. I don't want to like inject any uncertainty in this run. Also suspense. So this section is this is what I was talking about earlier. It tricks you into thinking it deflects 9 fuses, which thank God. Yeah. Fuck notes, right, Zach?
Yep.
We don't need those.
Don't need them.
Yeah, 80% would be over about half an hour ago. And we still have half an hour left.
Oh, I thought I had to shoot
This
up there.
section is pretty cool. Yeah, because of the
Yep.
tower.
I was there with my gun out.
I've done it before. Yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Not important. Oh,
This
this
part's
section's
cool.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this part's really cool. Shivers, man. Play this game. But we get the last of the numbers that we're gonna get here.
I'm gonna...
So
Sorry, I'm gonna scroll
How
down
many
in my
is 5?
notes, so... Apologies for tabbing out.
do it.
Can you hear me? My name is Rosemary James. I need your help.
Alright, I'm looking for the number 5 here. That's like a really common one.
Lucas, is everything all right?
And when I see the pattern, I'm gonna change my mind probably.
That's a 1.
No, I couldn't. Oh, I couldn't see it yet. Oh, of course it's a 1. Wait, isn't it? Yeah, it's a run.
That was the fastest I've ever gotten a number, I promise you that. Because I've never been able to immediately recognize the pattern, know exactly which ones to scan, and do it that fast. Like, that's the first time I've ever been able to do one that cleanly.
Yeah, and you did it the one time that I wanted to actually guess.
Cool, so now I'm gonna run down this hill, right past the flash. He might kick me. If you get too close to him, he kicks you and it kind of knocks you back, so sometimes that can lose you some time if he kicks you in a way that you don't really want to be kicked, but I was able to dodge that there. Unfortunately, he kind of corners you back here where I'm about to go, so the odds of him kicking me back here are kind of high, but I'll try to dodge it if I can. So if my math is correct, which I'm pretty sure it is, 1 session fragment remaining. That was a kick, by the way, but he just kicked me directly into the rock, so it didn't knock me back very far.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Okay, that's all the session
The
fragments.
flash is notoriously annoying from then on, because he's just... Oh, yeah.
Yep, just kicked me again.
You guys are going to see the boss fight. Like, I mean, earlier in the marathon, Isaac was talking to me here about how he got a perfect RNG on this one, and I'm just waiting for him to sit here for 10 minutes trying to get this guy to go where he wants to go. 1079. 1079.
I
guess.
really hope it's 1079.
Yeah.
I also got that on my PB, by the way. I got a 0 on the one we have to guess.
Hell yeah, it's quite common for the second spot, I feel like.
Also, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
can you not talk like at all during this section, because I can't count with people talking.
It's alright. And in fact, yes, time save. God.
Oh my god. Okay, you can talk. It was 0.
Oh my god, really?
Yes, it was. Okay, so normally, guys, here sometimes we have to go through all like 9 numbers.
10 digits.
Oh yeah, 10 digits because it's 0, like 0 to 9.
Yeah, you have to go 0, 1, 9, 8, 7, or some shit. I don't know. I said that sounds wrong. 0, 1, 9, 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6, 5. But you can just get 0 the first go. The reason that it saves a lot of time, by the way, is because between each like input, it like takes a second before you can do another one, right? So you can't just press up 4 times to get 4.
Yep.
That's last build. All the session fragments got.
So the tape
the
is
finals
done.
got. We are on our way.
Now,
So
the part that I am most nervous for, I'm not gonna lie, because of that elevator stuff where the elevator would break and soft lock me.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you did the rerouting on that, or did you... Alright, we're just gonna wing it.
I am gonna pretty much wing it.
Let's go! Yeah, we love to hear that. Oh yeah, so what you do with the section is... The flash is kind of, he just walks around the border of that as he pleases, right? But we have this giant missile, I guess. No, it's like a laser or something. And if we hit him in the face with that laser, he stuns, right? And you can see here he just stunned, that's when he goes red. But he runs around freely, and this laser moves slow. So if he just decides to run across to the other side of the map, you're just bringing this thing all the way over, and if he runs back, if you come across, it's like super annoying. That first one was pretty good, and that's usually the hardest one. Because now he has the missile positioned directly over him, and he can get a second stun really quickly. So I don't want to jinx it, but it's going really well, right? It's a radio signal. Oh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah, it's like a radio antenna. Okay, this is going really good because he just walked. And guys, he can walk from any of the like 12 things, and he walked to the one directly next to the one that he was already standing at.
Yeah, and you can see I think we'll sometimes shoot at the flash as well, and that's because it just stuns him a little bit. And sometimes that little bit of like delay is all you need. Do you get him?
Yeah.
Oh, 4 times and he's done.
So
God,
that is what you would call that would be what you would call perfect RNG for that fight.
Yeah, so Kozek, the sequel is going to be amazing. I mean, I don't know if there's going to be a sequel, but I'm waiting for another game from this series.
Yes.
It's going to be awesome.
The untitled We Create Stuff title.
Yeah. So we're going to go into building 6, right? Are you gonna do okay? Are you gonna do all the building stuff before or after the last tape?
Good question. Should I
Because if it
just?
was
Do you
me
think
right
that I
now-
should get the rainbow tape, gas mask and stuff, and then just BTO, and then just do all that after?
I think so. Because the rest of it needs to be loaded in, right? We're conferring the mines, by the way, guys. We're
Yeah,
talking.
but it's still gonna be unloaded, and then I still have to go through the elevator to get the coin, right?
I think you should just do basement stuff and then BTO.
And then okay.
Because I've been wanting you to try this route for so long, I haven't like gotten on to try it. So guys, this is gonna be we're testing out routing live, and if I mess this up for him because he's on good pace, like how's pace looking like?
I'm still on really good pace.
Okay, I mean, do what you want though. Do what you want.
No, I mean either way it's risky, right?
Yeah, but this is untested.
Okay, no, I'm gonna do what I know, and then if it fails, I'm gonna load less checkpoint, and then do it. Okay?
We might have to cheat a little bit, so that's gonna
Yeah,
be-
but then that would invalidate the run, so I really don't want to have. I really don't want to if I can avoid it.
Yeah. Kozak is saying that it is going to be a sequel. Dave's return confirmed. Like they confirmed it in a comment section somewhere.
Recently, because that like head dev on their Discord said like maybe the last time like a month ago. So I don't know how recent you have that information.
Answer us. Why Sage who has this information recently? Apparently it's recently.
Wait,
Had I listened to Lucas sooner.
was I not supposed to activate that dialogue? Question mark.
I don't think you were, but keep going.
Oh, never mind. Like that wasn't happening, and so that was scaring the hell out of me. It wasn't giving me the option to get the key or the tape. Okay, we're good. No, we're okay. We're okay.
But are you gonna be able to load check now? Oh, okay. Well,
No, I
you can
BTO.
BTO. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Ooh,
Right?
It's not scary. We could soft lock it pretty easily.
Be careful.
Let him focus, boys.
Trench coat wearing government spook is up to
Answer the
something.
phone.
Next stage.
Watch yourself out there.
Okay, and then I'm gonna. Okay, I think we're good, right? To just go through with Rainbow now.
No, my heart is.
Okay, so my splits are not gonna be. It's gonna be hard to tell where
Yeah.
we're at, but I'm sending it. Like that was I'm at like -12, but that's not accurate because I just skipped like 6 minutes of gameplay in the building. That I'm gonna go back and do afterwards.
Yeah, we're gonna see, guys. We're gonna see. So we're gonna go into the final tape here, which has a beautiful sequence with this song, but it is unfortunately unskippable. I actually say it's fortunately unskippable because I think it's really cool and like a nice way to end a run. I would sing along, but I have a delay.
I'm taking a water break. Sorry.
Everybody breathe.
I'm legitimately sweating. Like, I'm scared because of the soft lock. Like, I don't know. This could either be a live like marathon world record or not. All depending on if we have like figured out this stuff right.
Look, this has been in my brain for a while, and I can't immediately see a reason that it would break. Well, actually,
Wait, the building is deloaded.
Yes, but if you fall down to the first level, you can walk into the elevator to load it.
Yeah, I just
How do you
don't know
get
if
the-
I'm
how do you
still.
get the coin?
Oop, missed that the goal. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Ready.
I was thinking of going into the hallway after Tanya gives me the key, getting Desmond's vinyl, and then going to the elevator and it will load that way. Know what I mean?
Yes, but Well, that no, I think that if you do that, it might load the everything.
Holy
Actually-
crap. You're gonna like watching that.
Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, so in this section you have really low gravity. So crouch hover is all the more viable here. Like it is, you'll see some huge jumps right now. Players mild, I really wanted to sing. Like it was in my head, but it would have been off. It would have been off at a sing. So I have given this, you know, for you. So we're gonna kind of replay the 4 tapes, but there are huge skips that we're gonna do because we have crouch hover because this game is broken and I always love this game. Even if we, I don't know, I'm like entering my mind palace to figure
I
out
know.
how we can make this route work.
I think I should have just maybe sent it, but I don't know. This is also, the way we're doing it now is also pretty valid.
What do you normally do? Do you go straight down the elevator? Or?
Before I started getting that issue, I would just BTO and then go straight to the elevator, get the coin, do all that.
Okay. So this should just do the same thing, right? You should be able to do the same thing.
Theoretically, yes.
I think the reason that we want to do it this way is because it saves time and also it might avoid the issue where you go down the elevator and it soft locks you. Well, you lose 2 minutes or whatever. No, soft lock.
No,
yeah.
it's a full soft lock, like have to go into dev mode and everything.
Yeah. So I really wish we could explain this more.
I know,
It's
man.
fun, like-
It's so technical and complicated that it's really hard for a casual viewer, even with 2 people explaining or trying to explain what's going on.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I just practiced more and did some more testing, we wouldn't be having these issues, but I've been addicted to Baldur's Gate 3 lately and have not
I'm
been...
just glad to get an Isaac run. I'm just glad to get one because I've been waiting.
Yeah.
Guys, I've been waiting for this guy to stream and I want to watch runs, but he never does.
Okay, to be fair, I've had life stuff going on,
That's fair.
but also, yeah, no. Also, like, Baldur's Gate 3 is sick.
That's fair, but also you're not forgiven.
So it's like the final tape, like the final boss, right? And so
Yeah.
what we're doing is going through all of these, all of our patients, like little personalized sections, and then putting their tape in, and we record over their tape, kind of to like beat the boss. Because this is, yeah, I
I'll
won't.
show you.
Yeah, should I just
Yeah.
not say more for like lore
I think we
reasons,
should- There's law reasons.
or like spoiler reasons? I mean,
Yeah, I think. Did you have five?
I did.
Good, good. There's a rule. There is a rule. You know, if you don't high five Dave, then it doesn't unfortunately count as a world record.
Right.
Yeah, because like, yes, technically it is a world record, but in theory, you know, kind of whack.
I think I've had a world record where I missed that before, by the way.
You damn fool. What's wrong with you, buddy? This is scary. This is really scary.
Yeah.
Because if you fall down here, then you can get a checkpoint while you're in the void. And if you do that and you try to reel a checkpoint, you just, just fall into the void, and that's soft lock.
I almost
Again,
got
soft
it.
lock all over the place. Yeah.
I almost soft locked.
So on these 2 sections, we're gonna skip all of it by jumping up to a high place and then doing a long jump to get to the end very quickly. So in Max's tape, we're gonna climb up the main wall in the middle, do a long jump, and yeah. Because again, it takes advantage of the fact that everything that is slightly flipped this game is something you can jump up.
Yep. So like that wall right there, just jump up it. This is a really cool skip. I just need to kind of focus.
Yep, you got this. It is fairly tight.
Oh, I actually made it by like a lot. I think I was spamming like pretty good.
That is a solid crouch over there.
Yeah.
It's like he was very consistent and rhythmic in that one, guy.
Yep.
That's how you learn.
So this whole section, I mean, it takes like maybe 30 seconds to a minute to jump up it or whatever, but to be able to just skip that whole area with crouch hover, I mean, is such a big discovery for any percent and for Hundo. Like crazy time saves in every tape.
And then there's something similar here, because in this section you have to go to all these little red things and interact with them with your radio, but we're just not going to do that.
This section takes a particularly long time. Okay,
Also, it's annoying.
I missed the really good jump.
Okay. Yeah. So we have a backup here. So if you might to land on that tree and then do a jump over the invisible wall, but if you miss that, we can just run to this other tree and then jump over the invisible wall.
Yeah,
It's like 10 to 15 seconds. Not bad.
not bad at all. Also, I was supposed to get the speed pill that I skipped when I got rainbow tape, but yeah, no, building should be loaded. I can get it later. I can get it when I'm
Yes,
getting
you
those like
still have to
safe
go into-
safe pill.
Yep.
I just need to remember to do it.
Yes, Scuba, this game is insanely soft block heavy. Very soft block heavy. What do you mean steal the hat? Cossack. I've never heard of stealing a hat. What?
Oh, once you beat him, his hat like falls.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Can you actually take it? I'm not gonna try because I'm on such good pace. But can you like interact with his hat?
Does it really count as a run if you don't steal the hat? Whatever that means. We've also eaten all our bills at this point. Do you have a flare gun, Tilda?
I do.
Awesome. Yeah, we need one of those. We need a few of those actually. For the end. So we're gonna BTO out of this area as well, I think. And
Yep.
Yeah, because that BTOing out of here skips the final transition section.
Okay, so now, yeah, I don't know. I'm scared. Oh, I think I might have flubbed that up. Oh no, I didn't.
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
I didn't pause like I'm supposed to. Okay, what do you reckon? What do you reckon? I jump down or I go through the hallway?
What?
Wait, what's wrong?
What? Oh, what do you mean?
You said something was wrong?
Oh no, I almost messed up, but I didn't. It's
Okay. I was trying to figure it out. I reckon you just do what you normally do.
okay.
Go down the elevator first.
Okay. I'm gonna first get my vinyl.
I think you shouldn't do that. I think that's risky.
Okay.
We should do it after it's loaded because we know we can do it with that. Yeah. You can jump out of the window here to save a bit of time, but that's risky because you could fall all the way down and lose your run. Okay, this is uncharted territory, folks. We're figuring this out.
Oh
on the fly.
no. I got the broken elevator.
What?
Okay,
What?
hold on. Run might not be dead. Maybe. I have one more idea.
I don't ever get this. Apparently, you can pick up the coat hanger.
I'm gonna go here.
It's not. It's definitely not collectible, but
So that
that's
loads the
interesting.
building. If I still get the elevator here, I think Run is still dead.
But you have to go. Okay, so you have to get the coin.
I got the coin. Building
But
is
somebody else-
loaded. I don't know if I'm still gonna be able to get it. Okay, let's see. If I get the broken elevator, Run is dead. If I don't, probably world record. Okay, Run is dead, I think.
No.
I'm gonna I'm gonna wait and not go in dev mode immediately, but there's normally a thing that's breakable up here that is how you would continue with this run, but I think that it's gonna be invincible for some reason.
Yeah, because you're meant to do this section after Max's tape,
Yes.
but we just skip the elevator all the time. But you need to go into this elevator to get the coin.
I just don't
So,
understand, like, Scary... No one else that runs this gets this. That's what we still... Oh man, I really should have, like, spent more time trying to figure this out before today.
Yeah. I somehow convinced you to do an unknown route.
Yeah.
Guys, we're depressed. That's okay. We'll figure out, like,
Let's
what
see.
it would have been.
Let's see if this is broken. If it is, then it's okay. Yep. So I'm supposed to be able to break this surface right here, and I can't. So, instead, I'm just going to load less checkpoint and then show you guys how dev mode works.
I'm going to verify it anyways. Yeah, so we're gonna activate some no clippy.
So do
for
I...
the marathon stake.
Okay.
But again, this is one of the many soft locks that you can get an hour 45 minutes into the run.
Yep. Really, really unfortunate. So, I already have the coin there, so I'm just going to go down to the lobby, make sure everything's loaded, show
have the
you
coin?
guys how we get all the vinyls. Yes, I do. Because I got a checkpoint. I think I do. I don't know. If not, I can get it later. Runs dead anyways.
Alright.
So this is how you get all
So you
the
can
the vinyls or some of the last collectibles that you have to get. So you
Yep.
use the item that you gained in that person's tape. So like in there we had to use the mirror shard, and here we're gonna have to use the flare gun because this is Alan's room. You go.
And
Yeah.
this section is particularly annoying if you don't have a flare gun, because like if you have flare bullet, because you need to find one.
Yes.
He's forgotten what to do. Yeah.
Slightly forgot. Yeah, we're alright though.
But if you have one, then you can get all the way through.
Yes. You can find more in other rooms. Yeah.
Yeah, the one from Max's tape is like particularly impressive. Again, best character, worst character.
Oh, so I need one more. Oh, I
By the way,
yeah,
I didn't know
there's
you could shoot down
one right
there.
here.
But wait,
No, we're good. We're good. There. I knew where one more was.
because I have both and it's up in the.
Oh, I don't have any pills. I think you can. Don't pills like spawn on the ground here if you like read the note?
Yes,
I can't. I need a pill for that as well, and I need flare shots for that. I'm super depressed, guys. I'm gonna go down here and get some of the collectibles down in the lobby that we have to get, and see if I can maybe find some flares and pills.
game is hard.
Yeah. So the code to this safe is 1997, and yeah, I think that this note above says like what year is it, and somewhere you can find that the year is actually 1997, like in game. So yeah, it's kind of
It's a
interesting.
weird code to have to save, but
Yeah, the current year.
because you get there at January 1st, 1998. Look at the note, go. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You're just going, huh?
Yeah. Oh crap! I need one. Oh, okay, you can get one there. But then, like, is there more? Yeah, this speedrun is turning into more of. I mean, do you think I should just like dev mode myself some flares?
What? Do you need more flares?
Oh no! You're right. Sorry. Well, I do for. Oh, I need pills. Right, that was what it was.
Fuck it, we ball.
Like, I'm supposed to have pills here, but because I normally don't do it in the order that I ended up doing it, I ate all my pills in Rainbow because I was like, oh, doesn't matter. Runs pretty much over. But we did things a little bit out of order, and so I kind of messed that up.
Yeah,
but with dev mode, you can get pills, which I'm gonna do just to like demonstrate how this section is normally supposed to go, since the run is dead anyways.
Yep.
But this is
We're
definitely
still
oh, sorry, we keep talking over each other.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Even though this run had a sad ending, it kind of motivated me to want to try to figure out how this is, supposed to work, and hopefully we will be able to, I don't know, get a good run where we don't actually soft luck pretty soon.
I do want to point out that after he drove that truck, there was a pill on the desk.
Yes.
But that's because if you try to go to an area that requires a thing, leave, and you don't have that thing, and then you leave and come back, it spawns the thing you need. So he didn't miss it. It actually genuinely wasn't there the first time I checked. And I've done that. I've done that sort of thing before and gone, huh? What am I stupid? Like.
Yeah, like, oh, I didn't realize there was a flare there. It's like, no, there wasn't a flare there. The game just spawned one because you needed one.
Yeah. There's a question in chat. Did you guys know you can see all 4 levels from the roof of the building? Yeah. If you jump onto one of the pipes that are up on top of the building, you can like look over the side and see all the collision and everything. You can look through all of the tech and stuff. But unfortunately, there's nothing you can do there.
Yep.
With that.
So these the coins that I've been picking up occasionally, I don't know if you guys have noticed that, those all go into this vending machine to get pills. So this is actually a pill vending machine. Interesting. And then that wall, you can just hit. Oh, not that one.
Cossack, you mean like the apartments? Because I know that they are all in the same world. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Is this last pill?
Oh. Might be. What the heck?
Game.
Did you see that?
Game, come on.
Yeah, okay, so that was last pill. So, if you guys look, well, it's too late now, I guess, but if you would have looked in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen there, it would say six under all categories of pill, meaning that I had already gotten the, all the health pills, all the speed pills, all the stamina pills, and all the stealth pills. Also, I think I can demonstrate what Diggity was talking about earlier about how if you need an item, it'll spawn. Okay, so here, look. There are no flares in here. No flares, only some battery for your flashlight. But then if you go into Desmond's bedroom, you need a flare to clear this darkness, right? Look, there's none on the ground. You have no flares. If you go back here later, now there's a flare right there. So the game actually gives you a bit of a helping hand if you don't have the thing that you need.
Yeah, and the reason we know that happens is because on my, I think my current record, I did this exact thing and was panicking because I couldn't find the damn flare gun weapon.
Yep.
And I was like, no, this is not how it ends. This is like the last thing you do on the run.
Yep.
But yeah, luckily it's full.
So yeah, guys, that's the run. That's it. I have every collectible, every pill, every vinyl. So that is officially the end. Unfortunately, even though this would have been world record, it is not because I had to use dev mode, which made it invalid.
Is it still ahead of time?
Yes, I'm at 147.10 right now.
What? Oh, guys, this would have been a huge. Oh.
Yeah, no, like literally like 3 to 4 over. I'd say over a 4-minute world record if it wouldn't have been for that.
Yeah. So I guess time stops on heading the cap.
Yep. So when my yep.
Yeah, so I'm the one that's stopping the time, so this is good because I'm right.
Perfect.
Yeah,
although you're watching the stream, so I'll still count you down.
You did your best.
Okay.
You loved
No, actually, no. It's alright.
Oh, okay.
This, you want to talk about anything that you wanted to say?
in your head, so
Not really. I mean, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was really fun, besides like the very, very end. And I was also getting a little frustrated with that that red light jump there. But other than that, I had a great time. I hope everyone liked it. I hope it was somewhat comprehensible, despite the fact that this is like a ridiculously janky, confusing, and complex speedrun. I hope that you guys still were able to follow it to, at least for the most part. And yeah.
I totally feel it's up time, by the way.
It's all good. Honestly, the timer on the stream doesn't matter because it doesn't take out the loads and it doesn't, you know, run wasn't valid anyways.
Yeah. So the world record for this is 1:51. Load time removed, and your time here with dev mode for a little bit was
155.
155.
No, like that was RTA, but your load remove time?
Oh, 148 flat.
148. That's a 3-minute time save that we could have had, and also he waited a bit, you know, trying to fix the soft lock. Yeah. I guess I'll say a couple things.
Yeah, go for it.
So I've been all day, you know, since 4 a.m. this morning, in the back here, restreaming the runs. There's been a few technical issues, right? But I've had a blast so far today doing all the runs, and I'm so happy that everybody is, like, you know, submitting and doing everything. Like, even though I can't really do a run because I'm the one restreaming, I'm so happy that we got Insound Mind 100% in, that we could show it off, and that I was able to commentate along Isaac. I had a fantastic time. I could do this for hours and hours and hours. Yeah, I mean, just a fantastic game. Everyone should play it.
Really, and like we said, it doesn't. This run doesn't give away too much of the lore, so even if you watch this, you can still find so much enjoyment from this game. Hope you guys play it, and yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for having me, guys.
No worries, man.
Yeah,
That was a really good run. I mean, it sucks that it happened at the end, you know, but what can you do? You know?
yeah, we just really need to get in the lab and really crank out those details on why that's happening to me. Because it's not happening to anyone else, so it must be something that I'm doing wrong or a hardware thing because this run is so janky. But yeah, anyways, that should be it for me.
So we got a couple of shorter runs coming up right after this one. We're gonna come back after a short...
Get the calamari, she think I'm a monster, not a game, but this ain't a toy. She's a game the same. Searching through it, I'm trying to get me